Hey guys, 460 style here. I'm going to do a review on my 460, which I have not yet. A lot of videos out there with 460. Um, it's been out for 12 years now, or 05, after the 500 came out in 03. Hunters were looking for longer range, flatter shooting cartridge. So S&W came out with 460, obviously. So it's pretty interesting stuff. We're talking about 62,000 psi in a straight wall cartridge versus these guys versus a tapered cartridge like a rifle round, 223, 30-06, 308, and all the other rounds, 7mm mag. 460 is pushing right around those numbers and pressures and speed wise in a rifle barrel style carbine or an AR. 45 Raptor is the most common one. It came out the last couple of years. Maybe in the future I'll get one for it to shoot 460. But it's really impressive stuff. If you look at the numbers, I got my Lyman book here, number 49 edition. If you look at the 30-06 caliber, 30 caliber, 30-06, there's some numbers in here. They're pretty staggering. 58,800 psi, 130 grain bullet, 58.1 here. Just a couple examples. 2,800 feet a second, 3,300 feet a second, 3,200 feet a second. And this is in the 30-06, which is considered one of the premier hunting cartridges in North America. 270, 308, they're all within those speeds. So my 7mm mag, which you've seen in my videos, we all know it's a belted cartridge to handle the extra pressures, so they claimed. And again, we're looking at 60,600 psi, 58.9 psi, 60,700, 60,300, 3,200 feet a second, 3,100 feet a second. A little flatter shooting with further ranges, but it's not extreme difference. If you look at 460, we're looking at 57.8, 2,200 feet a second, 57,000, 57,600. Depends on the grains, obviously. The lighter the projectile, the faster it's going to go under most conditions. We're looking at 57.4. We're looking at 57.9. So we're looking at around 58,000 psi. On the average. 57, 56, 57. That's really impressive stuff. If you put them side by side, you can obviously tell the difference. But you take that belt away, not the belt, but you take this away and compare it side to side, there's not a lot of difference in a powder charge. Obviously, you got Magnum primers, and what helps it, like the 454, why it's so much stronger than the 45 Colt, because it has that Magnum primer. And that's how they got away with the 454 being the most powerful round at the time, stronger than the 44 Magnum. So 460 is a really impressive little cartridge that Smith & Wesson came up with, and some guys are pushing these things 62,000 psi. I'm like, in break open rifles, the Thompson Centers. I got a 240 grain reload here at 45 grains of H110, the Hodgdons. I haven't chronographed it. I bought a chronograph. Maybe later on we can do that in another video. And other guys have done these already online. So this is probably going 1900 feet a second, roughly. So, and this is my 460, you know, empty. It's empty. So, you know, got the Leopold on it. FX2. Seen that in my other video. Haven't got the rings out yet. I will over time. I clean it. Nice little package. Again, obviously, the grips. But it's a really impressive round for, you know, a lot of people want the 500. I understand that. I get the stool out of the way. Sorry, guys. And I got a 45 Colt here with a round ball in it, 230 grain. It's 452 diameter. That's what goes in these things. And 454. The case is just a hair longer. I know I can't add it up right, but it's just a hair longer. But it's that Magnum primer that makes a difference in these 454s. That makes the power in these. So that's the difference. And you know, you got your 45, you know, your ACP, 230 grain, 452 diameter, obviously. Which I shot earlier in my videos today. So you know, I just go out and buy 230 grain ball rounds to plank, cheaper, reload real quick. You don't need nothing fancy. And I put those 230 ball rounds in these with less powder. I probably put 40 grains, 38 grains, because I reloaded those 230 grains before in these in the 460, and I was wondering why I was getting a shotgun pattern in the background. So they're not designed for that. So I should have read before that, before loading these up in these 460s with the hot rounds. So. But again, 45 ACP, you know, 452 diameter bullet. You know, it's a hot round, not bad. You can't put 410 bullets in your 460. Just let you guys know out there, it does not fit. So, I use a Ramset today. I did some work on the side today, and you know, this is like 22 short. 22 long, and I know this is nothing compared to a 460, 30-06, 308, 458 Win Mag or whatever else, but just think about it. This can put a 2-inch nail through an 1.5 inch of 2x4 and go into concrete flush. That's just a 22 short, guys. Let's put that in perspective. Oh, it's just a 22. Think about it. So, how much energy does it take to run a 2-inch nail into concrete? So, just think about it. It's pretty impressive. So, got my reloads here. Got a little box of 230 grain. I got some 300 grain stuff. One of these things, you know, everybody knows what those are. So, the Hornady stuff. XDP mags say they don't explode or disintegrate over 2,000 feet a second. That's what you need. But yeah, you know, the holster, Delco holster. But yeah, but make sure you guys get the book. You know, do your homework. Be safe with these things. Don't overcharge. I don't in mine. I'm like 3 grains less than max power. Some guys go, you know, they want to be hero and jam those shells out of the cylinder. But do your homework. It's really important to be safe because you only have 10 fingers. Well, 2 thumbs, 8 fingers. So, you know, in 2 hands, whatever. But it's really important. You're talking about pressures that are really you know, extreme pressures that, you know, at high caliber 30-06 round, it's in that range and even more. So just be careful, reload, be smart, and don't take things for granted. It's really dangerous, really dangerous. Just pay attention, be safe, and again, these are bullets, you know, with extreme velocities, a lot of pressures, and they're fun to shoot. Don't get me wrong, really fun to shoot, and just be safe, guys. You know, just use a lot of common sense and do your homework. Do your homework. And these books, got the newer edition out for the newer models, all the Nosler stuff, 28 Nosler and 30 Nosler. They got all that new modern stuff now, which is, you know, a lot of speed, and that might be the new wave, like the Magnum was back in the 70s. The bigger is better. But everything comes back down to the normal calibers, 30-06 of the world, and 357s of the world, and 460s maybe might come back down. But good, guys, you know, this is 460 style. And thanks for watching. So be safe and have fun.